Hello, 大家好 and welcome to 双语成语 Bilingual Chinese Idioms. I'm 徐老师
And I'm Lucy. Okay, so 老师, what idiom are we going to look at today?
This is episode 3, so we're going to learn an idiom related to 三
So it must be 孟母三迁.
Correct.
I remember previously that we learned that 三 is not just the numerical number 3. It can also have the meaning of many in Chinese, like in 三人成虎.
Good for you.
Okay, so what does 孟母三迁 actually mean?
Right. In 孟母, Meng is a surname and Mu is mother. So it literally means the mother of the Meng family. 孟母.
Oh, I see. How about 三迁?
三 is 3 and 迁 is to move places. So 三迁 is to move places 3 times.
Right, got you. So how come the mother of the Meng family moved 3 times?
It's all because of education. She moved houses in order to find the best environment for her sons. Her effort paid off because her son became one of the greatest Chinese philosophers, 孟子, Mencius.
Oh, I see. So what kind of neighborhood was she looking for?
You'll find out soon enough. Are you ready to tell the story with me?
I am indeed. Let's go.
孟母三迁
Mencius's mother moved 3 times.
孟子3岁的时候，父亲去世，跟着母亲住在城外。
When Mencius was 3 years old, his father passed away, and so he went with his mother to live outside of the city.
他们家离墓地很近，送葬的队伍常常从门前经过。
Their house was very close to a cemetery, meaning that processions of people attending funerals would often pass by their house.
有一天，他和同伴在学大人抬棺、挖坟，还假装哇哇大哭。
One day, he mimicked carrying a coffin with his friends, dug a grave, and pretended to sob loudly.
孟母看到后，想到近朱者赤，近墨者黑，决定搬到城内。
After seeing this, Mencius's mother thought of the saying, "We are all products of our environment," and then decided to move into the city.
新家在市场附近，人来人往，每天都很热闹。
Their new home was near a market. Every day it was lively with people coming and going.
邻居是一个屠夫，每天磨刀杀猪宰羊。
Their neighbor was a butcher who sharpened his knife every day to butcher pigs and sheep.
孟子也学他，跟着磨刀，在市场吆喝叫卖。
Mencius mimicked him by sharpening his knife and hawking in the market.
孟母觉得这个地方也不行，于是就搬到一家学堂附近。
Mencius's mother felt that this place wasn't right either, so she moved nearby to a school.
学堂里读书声不断，孟子也开始学着其他学生读书朗诵。
An endless sound of students reading aloud came from within the classroom. Mencius also began mimicking the other students who were reading aloud.
孟母看到这种情况，知道自己终于找到一个好地方了。
When Mencius's mother saw this, she knew that she had finally found a good place. Okay, guys, that's the end of the story.
So, Lucy, what did you think of the story?
It's an interesting story, but I just can't get my head around why she didn't talk with her son about her expectations for his behavior. If she never explained to him that she didn't want him to act like that, he'd never know that it was wrong in her eyes.
That is a very good point. We could say that she's a really good mom for going above and beyond to do what was best for her son. But you are right. We can also argue that teaching children appropriate behavior is more important than moving houses.
Exactly. From my perspective, it's more important to guide children towards what is appropriate in a more direct way instead of moving houses.
I agree with you. But the story reminds me of some parents moving to a good catchment area to ensure their children can attend the best school there.
But I have to say, most British families would be happy if their children just could get into a school that's in their own catchment area because it's easier and cheaper.
Why is it easier and cheaper?
It's easier because the parent doesn't have to take them, and cheaper because the parent doesn't spend as much on petrol or bus fare.
That's really interesting. I do know some people in the UK who are prepared to move to ensure their children can go to a reputable school. So perhaps for them, the reputation of the school is the decisive factor.
You know, I'm not surprised. As a matter of fact, my mum told me that people in the UK who really want their kids to go to a good school but don't live in the catchment area may even give a fake address.
Oh my goodness, it must be very stressful for these children to go to school in another catchment area.
I'm sure it is. Okay, so 老师, back to the idiom. How would you use this in context?
This idiom is normally used to describe parents who move houses for their children's education. You can say, 为了孩子，很多家长，孟母三迁.
I see. So that's 为了孩子，很多家长，孟母三迁.
Good for you. So Lucy, is there any English expression similar to 孟母三迁?
To be honest, not really. I think the meaning of this idiom is straightforward. So I would just say Mencius's mother moved 3 times, or Mencius's mother moved 3 times to give him a better education.
I think the literal translation is good. 谢谢大家.
Thanks for listening, everyone.